Hey, you know the men from Maine?
BMWs?
Oh, yeah. Well, the men from Maine, they have these couple of characters up there called Lemony.
Oh my God.
He calls Lem one day and says, he's like, Lem, there's been another accident down at the sawmill. He goes, yeah. He goes, what happened, Stephen? He goes, old Charlie cut his finger off on one of the saw blades.
I heard the joke yesterday.
He goes, so what happened? They go, they picked up that finger, they put it in a baggie, and they rushed him to the hospital, and about an hour later, they had sewed his finger on, and he was back to work by noontime. He goes, oh, that's great. So, next day, he gets a call again. He goes, hey, Lem. He goes, Gary, he goes, been another accident down at the sawmill. He goes, what happened? He goes, old Brownie got his arm taken off on one of them saws. He says, so what did they do? He goes, they took his arm, they put it in one of those plastic bags, and they rushed him to the hospital. And he goes, and he was back to work by noon because they sewed it right back on. He goes, that's the marvels of, the miracles of medicine. So finally, the third day, he gets a call and he says, he goes, hey, Lem, he goes, Zephus again. He goes, been another one of those accidents down at the mill.
Are you losing your hair?
He says, yeah, what happened this time? He goes,
Women all over the world.
you know, old Bobby
That we here in Boston.
cut his head clean off. He goes, all right. He goes, don't tell me. They put his head in a plastic bag. They rushed him to the hospital. They sewed it on, and he was back to work by noontime. He goes, no, he goes, he died. He goes, what's how? He goes, I'm pretty sure he suffocated on the way to the I'm pretty sure he suffocated in that bag.
He always was. He was good like that. He could tell the
Oh,
joke.
you guys ever hear about the one when Lem's like yelling down to Ephus, and he says, he goes, hey, Ephus. He goes, you gotta help me. He goes, I got a gorilla stuck up on the roof. He goes, oh, don't worry, Ephus. He goes, I'll come running down the street. He goes, I got some stuff that'll take care of that. So he comes running down the street. He's got a ladder, a shotgun, a pit bull, and what was the third thing? I mean, the fourth thing. He's got a ladder. A rope. He's got a
shotgun.
He's got a pit bull. Oh, and a set of handcuffs. So they get down to the roof, down to the house, and he says, he goes, all right, he goes, what the hell are you going to do with those things? He says, well, I'm going to set up the ladder, I'm going to climb up on the roof, I'm going to scare that gorilla off the roof. When he falls, you throw these handcuffs on, and he goes, and then the pit bull's going to bite him right in the groin. He goes, yeah. He goes, what's the shotgun for? He goes, oh. He goes, if somehow I fall off the roof, he goes, and that pit bull comes running, you shoot that bastard. That's stuff.
Next. My letter.
All right, but
Come on, Dad, think of more. Sorry. You're the only one not laughing. I've heard them all before. Yeah, me too.
Same letters.
You guys ever hear of Fresh Little Johnny?
Oh my
All down,
Oh wow.
You guys remember Fresh Little Johnny and all the jokes?
Yeah.
No, I'm older.
Yeah, we remember Johnny.
Well, Fresh Little Johnny is sitting inside his classroom, and his teacher brings in this bag of objects, and she wants to describe what's in the bag to the students, and they have to give a show of hands, and they're going to tell her what she's describing. So, Fresh Little Johnny's in this class, and he's sitting in the back of the class, and she reaches into the bag, and she says, I'm describing an object. She goes, it's round, but it's not round.
Hey, man.
She goes, it's red, but it's not red. Can anybody tell me what it is?
Ice cream. They'll come around. They'll come around.
Johnny's the only one with his hand up.
You heard that, huh?
So she looks on to Johnny and she says, okay, Johnny, what is it? He goes, it's a red ball. She goes, no, Johnny, but you were thinking, and I like that. It was an apple. So she reaches into the bag again. She starts describing another object. And she says, all right, I'm holding an object. She goes, it's round, but it's not round. She goes, it's orange, but it's not orange. Can anybody tell me what it is? And Johnny's in the back again, only hand up. And she's like, oh, I have to call on him again. So she says, okay, Johnny, what is it? Says, an orange ball. And she goes, no, Johnny, but you were thinking, and I like that. It's an orange. Now, this is back in the 60s, 70s when we had the desks that you reached into. And Johnny says, she goes, yeah, Johnny? He goes, can I describe an object to you? She goes, oh boy, here it comes. And she goes, okay, you've been good so far. He goes, good. All right, I'm holding an object. He goes, it's high, but it's not high. He goes, it's long, but it's not long. And he says, and it's got a rubbery thing on the end of it. She goes, Johnny, you get up and get down to that principal's office right now. And he stands up and he goes, no, teacher, it's my pencil. But you were thinking, I like that. That was a good one. All right, all you little ones, get out of here.
One more.
Oh, you gotta get that thing out of my hand.
Number one.
Yeah. Always leave them wanting more.
Is it a pencil? Is it a or is it a
One more. Tell the one. Remember the old one?
The old one between the other one and the
other
one
one and
before that? Yeah, I remember those.
You know that one.
They were kind of like,
Yep, the one that you don't want to talk about, but you always tell about.
good anymore since you went away.
I hope you don't have this on tape for your family tonight.
You guys
All they have to
better
do
not
is
be
look out
sending
the
these
window.
into AFD without my permission.
No kidding.
No emails or
Definitely
emails.
gonna get a winner.
Why not? Couldn't be any better. Between themselves.
What do we got here, sausage?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, sir.
Now, do we play on the way in or the way out?
Sausage chips.
No.
Hey, thanks for the help. The rubbish.
You already showed me what you can do. Get it.
It's pretty funny though, eh? A little bit. Not that funny. Just a little. He had one bad joke, but no one laughed.
Riley. He knows what this is. Watch. Riley.
Yeah, it's like you're not
Riley?
eating food tonight. Shut off. That's when Patty goes to sleep. Oh, excuse me. Says she shuts her off till you go to sleep. She ain't got nothing till 10:50.
You know what I've always said? Whenever I get a group of people together, and we're all sitting here having great food, great entertainment.
Hey, Jeremiah.
enjoying ourselves.
Oh.
Jeremiah, where's the food from?
Friends of mine. I wonder what the poor people are doing.
Stand over, he said, buddy, help me drink
You're looking
this
at
wine. You're looking at him.
I always say the same thing.
We're sitting on
I'm
your
right
porch.
here telling jokes.
We're sitting on
Joey.
your porch.
Mikey, did you ever know it was July 4th when we were kids? No. What day was that?
July 4th.
Who knows? Who cares? It was another day.
Wow, here we go.
The king of the world.
Here we go.
Did you go to some uncles around?
It's on
have this
video.
big thing and be all so pissed happy? No, like that. It's just another day.
doesn't record that long, does it? Does that mean it's
Won't have
recording when
my
it blinks?
present-
Oh, yeah, record.
Just
That
send
means
the video. Oh!
This
I
is
see
recording when it
my
blinks.
Joe, the sun's not gone.
It's been recording.
It's saying record.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I was